There may be a lot of uncertainty as to what's going to happen in 2021, but one thing is for certain. The real estate market is white hot. This is Danny Gould with the Selling Silicon Valley Group. Welcome everyone to our very first Silicon Valley Market Snapshot in 2021. We have arrived. It is the new year. Bye-bye to 2020. Hello, 2021. And before we get into the data, before we get into the numbers that you're used to seeing, if you are a home buyer in today's marketplace and you are looking for the most relevant, up-to-date data to help guide your home purchase decision, go ahead and text the word data plus the zip code or the area or the neighborhood that you're looking in, and we will get you a comprehensive data set very similar to what you're seeing on today's video. And if you're a home seller in today's market and you're looking for a comprehensive data set to help you price your property right now, there's no inventory on the market, folks, right now. So if you're a home seller, sell now and go ahead and text the word data plus your property address, and we will get you a very robust data set to help you make the most educated and informed decision possible. Let's get into the data, everyone. It's been a couple of weeks, so now we have all of December data of 2020 for you, and the results are unsurprising, especially if you've been watching these videos for any period of time. You will know that heading into December, we were expecting extraordinarily hot market conditions that are now bleeding into January. But what we're seeing here, honestly, is way more intense than I would have initially anticipated at the beginning of December. And obviously, as the month went along, we saw exactly what was playing out in real time. And honestly, it's bad news for home buyers and phenomenal news if you're a home seller. Let's start with Santa Clara County, where we had pending sales outpacing inventory by almost 200 units. We had 979 units pending in Santa Clara County versus 798 homes for sale. That is a recipe for a white hot market, and that is already bleeding into the January numbers. We're seeing homes month to date inventory is only up 3%, right? Month to date, year over year, but pending activity is up 69% month to date, year over year, for the first 5 days here in January. So we're already seeing above average activity on the buy side. The inventory levels are consistent with where they were at last year. So nothing too crazy there, but definitely the buyers are out there, and they're out there in droves. So if you're a home seller, that should be news to you. That should be good news for you. Flipping over to San Mateo County, we're looking at a 366 units pending versus 415 units on the market. Very flush there, and definitely that difference is diminishing when you compare it to November's numbers. And so we're seeing a better seller's market or a more intense seller's market in December. I expect that to bleed into the January numbers. Already this year, this month, we are seeing an increase in inventory that's superseding the pending sales. So we're seeing an increase in inventory of 19%, only a 10% increase in pending sales, but don't get it wrong, guys. It is still a very intense seller's market in San Mateo County, especially in the single family sector. In the condo and the townhome sector, things are a little bit different. Things are a little bit more, I wouldn't say skewed. I wouldn't say it's a buyer's market, but it's more skewed towards buyers' favors. Now, flipping over to San Benito County. Again, if you've been watching these videos for any period of time, this will not surprise you. The San Benito market continues to just absolutely amaze with how many pending sales there are, especially considering how low the inventory levels are. We have 49 units pending versus only 34 active units on the market. It's absolutely insane. Flipping over to San Francisco market, things are a little bit different, right? We saw inventory levels drop off significantly in San Francisco in December. Inventory levels nearly nearly halved in December, and the pending sales did not go down by 50%. So we're seeing the inventory levels start to drop off. Do we see that trend continue into January, February? A few months of that could help rectify, or not rectify, but it could help diminish some of the blow right now. I think there's a lot of home sellers right now in San Francisco that are just, you know what, we're going to wait until this vaccine is here and people start going back to work. We see renters come back to the SF market, and then we're going to put the home back on the market. So if we continue to see those numbers decline on the inventory side of things, it could bode well for that market, because right now San Francisco continues to bleed. It continues to hurt. So how much longer will the carnage continue? If inventory levels continue to drop off, we will eventually see an end to the San Francisco market drought, if you will. Moving on over to Contra Costa County, 372 homes active on the market versus 774 homes pending. That is over a 200% absorption rate in Contra Costa County. That is absolutely absurd. Heading into the first 5 days of January, inventory levels are down about 50%, 46% year over year, month to date, versus pending sales going up, or 43%. That's nearly a 100-point spread from where we were at the same time last year. So it is a white hot sellers market in Contra Costa County. Very similarly, in Alameda County, pending sales outpacing supply by nearly 300 units, by over 300 units, 895 homes pending versus 569 homes on the market right now. That is a recipe for a very strong seller's market. And if you look at these numbers, if we were to guess in December where we'd be at this point right now, could not have guessed that in 4 out of the 6 counties we cover, pending sales outpacing supply, not just by a little bit, but by a large margin. And that is the recipe, that is a recipe for a white hot seller's market. And so my suggestion to home sellers in this market, this message is for you. You're looking at these numbers, and the reality is that you as a home seller right now have all the control, you have all the power. The competition simply isn't there right now. In 60 days, this script will flip. I said it last year, I will say it again this year. The best time to sell your home is before March 1st. The best time to have your home under contract is before March 1st. So if you're a home seller, you're watching this, you're seeing this data, right? Allow this to help you make a decision, because right now you have all the control, you have no competition. Starting March 1st, you will have competition. And right now, buyers are out there in droves, and they're out there in higher numbers than we're accustomed to seeing at this point in the year. So as good as January and February have been to home sellers in years past, it will be infinitely greater this year if you're a home seller to sell. It will be infinitely more advantageous to be a home seller in the month of January and February. So do not delay. Act fast, get the home on the market, because the longer you wait, the more chance, the higher the likelihood of you experiencing a less than optimal selling situation where you have multiple sellers on the same street. You don't want that. You don't want to be the 4th seller to list their home on the street. You want to be the first one. You want to be the one that sets the record, that sets the precedence, because that is how you win in this market if you're a home seller. If you're a home buyer, get a great agent that knows how to help you win a multiple offer situation. My team has over a 75% success rate in getting our clients' very first offer accepted. And in this market, you need that kind of tenacity in order to win.
You own a home, but you want to buy a new one. But before you can do that, you need to sell your current home. The Selling Silicon Valley Group makes it easy. We will get you an all-cash offer for your current home to take it off your hands, and give you the money to buy your new home. You move when you're ready. We don't really need your house, so we'll put it on the market and work to sell it for full market value at the highest possible price. The best part is, if and when the home sells for more than what we paid you, we send you a check with the difference. You can get the full market value of your old home, and you get to move into your dream home on your schedule by yourself without the hassle, with the Selling Silicon Valley Group's exclusive trade-in program.
So, anyways, that's all we have. There's going to be lots more next week and heading into the rest of January and rest of 2021. But this is our 2021 stats jumpstart to get us moving in the right direction. Again, if you're a home buyer in today's market and you're looking for a comprehensive data set very similar to what you just saw right now, go ahead and text the word data plus the zip code, area, or neighborhood that you're looking in, and we will get you that data set. And if you're a home seller in today's marketplace and you're looking for a comprehensive data set very similar to what you saw in today's video, go ahead and text the word data plus your property address, and we will be sure to deliver those trends, those numbers to your inbox. This is Danny Gould, everyone, with the Selling Silicon Valley Group, and I will catch all of you in the next video.